Alright, so since it's been a little minute, I haven't given y'all a summary of what urine therapy is. I thought I'd go ahead and give y'all a little refresher of it, because why not? We all need that urine therapy refresher. So, because it really is a superfood. It's something that you have going on with inside of you. So let's get to it. So you have your bloodstream, 80,000 miles of blood going throughout your veins and arteries and lymph throughout the day, right? Well, throughout that 80,000 miles, your blood has to get a pit stop every single whatever time around, and it has to go through the liver, and then it has to go through another pit stop through the kidneys. And then after that pit stop, those two pit stops, it's fully cleansed, it's fully hydrated, it's fully magnetized. Let me step on myself. Don't blow away on me. And then it's ionized. You know, like ionization from the ionosphere or from the ground, you know, negative ions, or from the ocean, or from just being out in nature, all these negative ions. Well, your urine is actually super ionized from your kidneys being literally electrode plates that ionizes them, right? So what happens is all your urine, which is again just blood, after it has been ionized, cleansed, and hydrated, goes into your bladder. Now your bladder absorbs 80% of that urine regardless, to get it back into the bloodstream as a superfood, so that you have that type of electromagnetic radiation going on with inside of you in your bloodstream, so you can be alive. You know, you work off of electricity. Everything inside of your body works off of electricity. So your blood needs to stay charged, right? So that other 20% we call urine or piss, right? So what's going on is that we have an ability to take that 20% and utilize more of it, so we can upgrade even more. You know what I mean? Because the urine that's being absorbed in the bladder is already upgrading our bodies, or at least maintaining our longevity and our vitality at all times. Now the other 20% is there so that you can choose what you do with it. One thing you can do with it is put it back, you know, drink it, and help your body up here, you know, your organs up here get a little bit of charge as well. Rather than just going straight to your bloodstream, you can help it, you know, up here get a charge as well. Now it has been shown that there is only 0.3% of toxins within inside of urine, because up to 80%, and if you're doing breath work, 90% of toxins actually gets released from the skin, depending on what type of breath work you do, but mainly from the breath itself. That 90% is mainly from the breath itself. So the other 9% is going to be from your excretions, i.e. your poop, and tears and sweat and stuff like that. Again, skin. So I said skin originally because your skin breathes. All right, let's go back to it. So with your urine not really having toxins in it, because why would it even need to have toxins in it if it's getting cleansed by the liver and then hydrated and ionized by the kidneys, right? So even the one other thing that you can do with it is you can age it and take it out of this body, but it has the full blueprint of this body, and you can culture it. The Buddha, I should have said this at the very beginning, the original Buddhas called aged urine the philosopher's stone, because the actual lymph that is at the bottom of urine, once it ages in a jar, crystallizes into a type of DMT that is made for your blueprint. So what you have the ability to do is take your urine and make it into the philosopher's stone, giving you immortal life if you age it and you know, get that aged back into the body. Because the same thing, it's like, you know, doing the same thing, but like times 10, depending how long you age it, times 20, times 40 of how strong it can be, and actually help your body, because it has that intelligence, because it just was running through your body, live blood, live plasma running through your body. Again, we live in a plasma breatharian universe. So live plasma running through your body, and then it gets into a jar. That thing is still alive. So you're letting it live inside of a jar, and then when you put it back in, you cultured it, and now you're getting all that type of electromagnetism that is even more powerful rather than what it was when it first was in your bladder. So you can do so much with the urine as far as health protocols. We have priests out in Africa, priests out in India, priests out in China and Eastern Asia. We have certain priests out in South America, all preaching and getting the children on urine therapy, because it's a superfood that's already, once again, it's already happening in your body. But if you have any type of sickness, you can take more of it. You can take more of it, and then it'll boom. Because the thing is, if you don't want to just stop, if you just stop eating all this stuff that you're eating that makes you sick, yeah, you'll get better. But to help you wean off of that, you can take more urine, and then boom, you can get sick, get the sickness out quicker, and get back to that electromagnetic radiation of vitality. All right. So this is what it's all about, is getting more and more of this plasmic water. Again, the medical term for urine is actually ultraplasma filtrate. So the urine therapy is ultraplasma filtrate therapy. All right. Its original name is Urine, deriving from liquid gold. All right. Urine, A-U, or the gold. All right. This is your blood. Your blood is your liquid consciousness. All right. It's plasma consciousness, right? And so your urine is your hydrated plasma consciousness. P is chi. All right. Or the Ka force. The Ka is in your urine. All right. The prana is in your urine. And so you're getting liquid prana, 80% already streaming back into your bloodstream. And you get the ability to take even more of it in, because we're pissing all day. So you can really you can make jars of it and have a whole bunch of liquid plasma prana, for your health benefits, and stay on top of your electromagnetic radiation. It systematically cleanses out a lot of parasites too. When you age it, it gets out parasites that nothing other can get. And the parasites that be getting in your brain and in your spinal system, it be getting those parasites out, killing those parasites in the colonies and the babies that those parasites have. So let's get one more overview. So overall, Philosopher's Stone, plasmic prana, already in your bloodstream, 80%. You can just take more of it and have upgrades to your vitality, because that other 80%, just because it couldn't absorb it all, it had to let go, because there's still more, because you're putting more and more liquids inside of your body. Your body converts everything into a liquid that you put in, and unless it's it's not really going inside of your body if it's not becoming a liquid, because your body is a liquid. Everything else is just turning into poop, into fiber. So if it's going in your body, it's turning into a liquid. So you're putting all these liquids inside your body, so it has to let some liquid out, so you can keep on making new liquid, because your body is always adapting to the present moments. All right. So the Philosopher's Stone, the plasma prana, you can age it, make it more powerful. It can go on top of your skin, make your skin super smooth and shiny and feel great. It can heal any wounds. Now it's not an antifungal, and it's not an antiviral. It can help with those type of things, but that's not going to be your main source of, if you really need get some fungus off or anything like that. But it can help a lot, especially if you're just getting it back in and electrolyzing your body, because your body runs off of electricity. Your health runs off of electricity. So the more of that type of electrode plate water that has transformed into the fourth phase of matter goes back into your body, which it already is, because your body's already plasmic, and we live in a plasma universe. Everything around us has plasma or prana in the air. So when it becomes a liquid plasma, you just are able to take that into your body, because your body has a lot of liquid plasma. All right. So you got priests all around the world talking about this urine therapy, and it's a level in the game of health and hydration that you can take to slowly get all the toxins and parasites out of your body and move to higher and higher levels. Age the urine more and move to higher and higher levels. You know, really decalcify everything inside of your body that doesn't need to be calcified in a lot of ways, or hypercalcified in a lot of ways, because calcium isn't a bad thing, but hypercalcified, yeah, it is. So I'm telling y'all, the experiments with the medical industry will continue to show y'all that, you know, your urine is actually your most cleansest part of your body when it comes to your bloodstream and what your bloodstream is doing throughout the 80,000 miles in your body. All right, so praises and cheers. Hopefully y'all get this message and it is able to be shared. Praises and cheers. Royalty and majesty.